and test it out. All right, it's that time again. Time for another Sunday video. And I'm thinking we build a hole trap. Let's get to it. Not a cloud in the sky and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Another crappy day. And we're stuck in this shade pocket right here. So bear with me. As you're watching this, I'm currently in my shop and we're working on these skillets right here. Now I'm currently working on two different types. One's going to be a smaller version. It's going to be probably around 5.25 inch diameter with a good 1 inch lip around the outside of that skillet with a pipe nub that's designed to shove a stick inside there. That way the handle's always going to be cool. Along with that, I put out a video back in, I want to say, February or March, where I made something similar in my shop. I blacksmithed it. And you can take a longer stick and actually put it through a Y branch and an L7 at the end over a fire. That's one. The purpose behind that skillet is going to be to basically throw in a haversack, something lightweight, just toss it in there, be about that big, and you're down the trail. It'll cook 2 or 3 eggs, maybe some bacon, and that's basically all you need for a day hike. Or someone who wants to be lightweight. The second one we're making is going to be my version of a cold handle skillet. Going to be made with hand tools in my forge in my garage. So there's a lot of moving parts. I've dialed this down to where it's basically an assembly line. Make all of these, make all of these, make all of these, and it equals this. As fast as I can to get them out the door. When we drop it, we're going to drop 1 skillet at a time and go from there. I'm going to announce it, we're going to drop them, and it's up to you to get them. Yes, they're probably going to sell out like this, but anywhere from 100 to 200 are going to be posted weekly, and it should give everybody an opportunity to get a hold of one, because I'm going to be doing this between now and probably after the first of the year. And then I have some other ideas we're going to add into that, and we're going to let it go from there. This is about an 8-month process to get everything moving in the right direction, get all the suppliers I need, get all the equipment made and set up, and then figure out an assembly line to get from A, B, C, D, and E as simple and as fast as possible. And like I always preach, that's the point of evolution, to simplify the process, get done as fast as you can, as quick as you can, as smooth as you can. If there's any kind of hiccups and you're doing 25 different movements when you can only do 3, or you should only do 3, then it's not evolution. You're actually hindering the process and hindering yourself, and you're wasting time. Now for today's video. There's not really a name for this trap, so we're going to call it a hole trap. Why? Because it's a hole in the ground. And we're going to use a metal lid. Now, someone's going to say, well, I don't carry metal lids in the woods. Well, if you're doing any type of cooking with an 8-inch skillet or a 10-inch skillet, you got one of these. This can also be substituted by making an actual wooden frame, putting woven pieces in between, and do the exact same thing. And down the road, we'll actually do that. But since we have a bush pot or a skillet with a lid, we're going to utilize this. Now, this trap has been paraded all over, everywhere on YouTube, overseas. But I've yet to see it done in America. So we're going to go ahead and give it an attempt. The purpose or the main type of thing you're trying to catch with this hole trap would be birds, squirrels, rabbits, rats, mice, small possums, anything that can approach the hole, grab the food off the lid, and fall inside. I'm going to show you 2 ways to set this thing up, and we're going to leave it overnight and hope that we get something. If we don't, that's why it's called trapping, not catching. So that's if you use two L7 branches. If you have a tent stake like this, you can actually drive it into the ground and lock it off right there. Now in theory it works. Here's the problem I already see. There's a lot of play in that rounded handle. So if you were to actually use this, you'd want some way to narrow that handle so the stick is just right inside there, kind of like just a circle on top, passes right through there. That way there's no play. It would almost guarantee that whatever's on this side here or this side, it teeters, it flips, it will close itself right back again. This one right here, I'm willing to bet you something will fall in there, guaranteed, but the lid might stay like this because there's no counterweight to put it back. So with something like that, you got to add a counterweight or just hope the hole's deep enough so that it doesn't crawl back out or fly out. So it's guaranteed to work, it just won't right itself. And there you have it. Just like I said, it will flip one of two ways. It's guaranteed to work first time, but will it actually right itself without a counterweight? Probably not. Now you can go mess around and try to drill holes in this to add counterweights or find a heavier lid, and that might help. But I'm thinking if we suspend it so that instead of just flipping this way or this way, it can flip in any direction and it's always suspended from the top, we have a better chance. So let's go with that. So all we did here was tie an arbor knot at the center. We'll find the center point right here, get the height that we want. And you can adjust this up and down to your liking or move it to the side to bring it closer to this edge or this side over here to get it closer to that edge. You can put a notch in here if you want to. You can put several notches in there if you want to. But I'm more concerned with the actual lid righting itself and staying like that so nothing can escape. Let's go ahead and take a dirt clod and test it out. And the theory is sound. Being suspended like that, that lid has nowhere to go and it creates like a pivot effect. So unless there's two rodents on there or two items of equal weight to balance it, the weight over here is going to pivot and it's going to flip it into the bottomless pit below and then reclose that door. Now, there are some gaps around the outside. And how do we take care of that? Well, imagine a funnel trap. You're going to place some sticks across there or foliage. It will also give an animal or even a bird a false sense of security. They're going to see that foliage, see those sticks, stand on them, and then do what? Lean forward or step forward onto that trap door, and then boom, done. And once again, live food never spoils. Like we just talked about, here's some tree bark. I'm going to place it across there and across here. And then we can add some dirt on top of that. Give it that false sense of security. And the icing on our cake is actual peanut butter. Alright, so the trap is baited. I actually like the idea of the suspended plate. That way, anything that lands on there, on any angle, on any side, it's going to flip and then right itself. In a sense, closing that trap. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully we get something. And like I already mentioned, if we get something, I'll splice it in here at the end and we can check her out. If not, let's go ahead and end this bad boy off. But first, I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. Survival Mastery Online. That link is inside my video description box. You're going to see Survival Mastery Online YouTube and Survival Mastery Online, the website. Check them both out. Right now, if you use this code, Sean 2024, we're offering a 25 to 50% discount before October 15th when the doors open. So take advantage of that. You use that code, you get that discount. Once the doors open, you have access to everything on that site. You'll be the first ones to be there for the duration of your subscription. Now for the YouTube channel, you're going to get tips and tricks, meet the trainers. You're going to see the people who are actually giving the lessons. There's about 18 of them and counting right now. You're going to get video teasers, video clips of what you can get on the actual website. So if you're a subscriber of mine, get over to that YouTube website and check it out. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you get access as soon as the video drops. Other than that, it's time to get out of here. With that, all the gear in my videos can be found in two places. One, my Amazon affiliate page, and two, my Etsy store. Both links are found inside my description box. Now please do me that favor. Hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm going to catch you next time.